Number 1. The 1979 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Coupe 2D, listed for just $3,500 and located in Springfield, Ohio. This is a true classic, the Corvette Stingray. Built in 1979, this car represents one of the most iconic American sports cars ever produced. It shows 113,000 miles on the odometer and comes with a clean and clear title. Even better, it's had just one previous owner, which is always a strong selling point when looking at classic cars. The Stingray features a removable top, giving you that convertible feel when you want open-air driving, and the coupe security when you need it. It's a versatile design that made this model a fan favorite back in its day, and it's still turning heads today. Now, let's talk about what's been done to this car. Under the hood, you'll find new spark plugs and wires, a new cap and button, and most importantly, a new timing chain installed on September 9th, 2025. That's a major piece of maintenance already completed. The seller has also added fresh antifreeze and performed a fresh oil change, so routine upkeep is already taken care of. Moving inside and underneath, this Corvette comes with 2 new floor pans, already shown in the pictures. There's also new carpet and new door seals, along with some miscellaneous parts included to help put the car back together. That's a big bonus for someone who wants to finish the build without having to source every little detail themselves. On the braking side, the calipers have been rebuilt, which means you're starting with safer, more reliable stopping power right out of the gate. Now, here's the situation. The seller originally planned to build a car, but has since lost interest. That means this Corvette is being sold as a project car. You will need to bring a tow truck or trailer to pick it up. If that's a challenge, the seller even has a transporter available, making it easier for the next buyer to get home safely. At an asking price of just $3,500, this car represents one of the more affordable entry points into Corvette ownership you'll find today. For collectors, it's a project with solid bones and recent updates already in place. For hobbyists, it's a chance to finish what's been started and put your own stamp on a legendary sports car. And for enthusiasts, it's simply a low-cost way to get into a Corvette Stingray, an icon of American automotive history. So if you've been searching for a classic to restore, customize, or simply bring back to life, this 1979 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray in Springfield, Ohio could be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Number 2. The 1962 Ford Falcon, listed at $9,800 and located in Visalia, California. Here we have a true piece of early 1960s Americana, a compact car that was designed to be affordable, practical, and stylish, and over the decades has become a favorite among collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate its charm and simplicity. This particular Falcon shows 96,830 miles on the odometer, and is powered by an automatic transmission, making it an easy and enjoyable cruiser for both city streets and open roads. What makes this example stand out is its incredible patina, a natural finish that tells the story of its age while giving the car a character that no restoration can replicate. Unlike many classics that suffer from corrosion, this Falcon is noted to have no rust, which is a huge advantage for anyone looking at long-term ownership. The seller describes it as a running and driving car, which means you're not started with a project that needs to be trailered. You're getting behind the wheel of something that's already ready to hit the road. Falcons from this era are known for their lightweight design and nimble handling, which made them popular as everyday drivers in the early 60s, and today, they're celebrated for the nostalgic driving experience they provide. This car draws attention wherever it goes, Not because it's flashy or over-restored, but because it carries that authentic vintage vibe that people love to see at car shows, cruise nights, or just a local gas station stop. Priced at $9,800 or best offer, with the possibility of a trade, this Falcon offers plenty of value and flexibility, depending on what you're looking for. Whether you want to preserve it as is and enjoy the unique patina, or take it as a base for a period-correct restoration, or even a custom build, the possibilities are wide open. More than just a car, this Falcon represents an era when Ford was capturing the hearts of Middle America with affordable style, and owning one today connects you directly with that history. For under $10,000 in Visalia, this 1962 Ford Falcon is an affordable, stylish, and fun way to step into the world of classic cars with a piece of automotive heritage that continues to turn heads. Number 3. The 1978 Cadillac Coupe DeVille, listed at $14,995 and located in La Mesa, California. Here we have an extraordinary piece of American luxury history. A car that embodies the bold design and effortless comfort Cadillac was famous for during the late 1970s. This Coupe DeVille has an impressive story. It has been in the hands of the same original owner since it rolled off the lot in 1978. A rarity that ensures the car's condition and authenticity have been preserved with care. Showing just 81,000 miles on the odometer, this DeVille has lived a long but gentle life, with no modifications, no custom work, and no shortcuts. Just pure originality throughout. Step inside, and you're met with a cabin that radiates late 70s Cadillac luxury. Wide, comfortable seats, smooth lines, and that unmistakable feel of quality materials that were built to last. On the road, the seller promises it drives like new, and if you've ever experienced a vintage Cadillac, you know exactly what that means. The car doesn't just roll down the road, it glides, floating over bumps and imperfections with an ease that few vehicles can match even today. Cadillac was often compared to Lincoln in this era, but the seller makes their opinion very clear with a bold statement. A Cadillac is better than a Lincoln. That kind of pride and ownership reflects just how well this car has been maintained and how strongly Cadillac's reputation stood. Mechanically, this car has always been properly looked after, making it a true turnkey classic. No list of needs, no hidden projects, just a ready-to-enjoy luxury coupe from one of the most iconic American brands. With its long hood, squared-off lines, and presence that simply demands attention, the 78 DeVille is not only a head-turner, but also a time capsule that takes you right back to the golden age of big American luxury. Priced firmly at $14,995, this is not a car for bargain hunters, but for serious buyers who understand its value and rarity. If you're looking for a classic that combines authenticity, comfort, and timeless prestige, this Cadillac DeVille is waiting in La Mesa, ready to deliver the smoothest ride of your life. Number 4. The 1956 Ford Fairlane, listed at $15,500 and located in Carbon Hill, Alabama. Here we have a true mid-1950s American classic, a car that represents the height of Ford's post-war styling and the optimism of that golden era. This Fairlane shows 122,775 miles on the odometer and comes equipped with the classic 292 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, giving it the kind of smooth and dependable performance that these cars were known for when they first hit the road. The seller notes that it's a solid car that runs and drives well, which is always a reassuring phrase for enthusiasts who understand that so many mid-50s cars often require extensive restoration just to get moving. The Fairlane name carried real weight for Ford in this period. It was a top-of-the-line full-size model, positioned above the Custom line, and instantly recognizable for its sweeping side trim, jet age inspiration, and wide stance. Seeing one today instantly transports you back to a time when drive-in movies, two-tone paint jobs, and chrome detailing defined the American automotive dream. While the listing doesn't dive into every cosmetic detail, calling it a solid car suggests that the body and structure remain in good shape, which is a huge plus when considering a nearly 70-year-old vehicle. Paperwork is handled with a bill of sale only, common for classics of this age in certain states, so buyers should factor that into their plans. Still, this is a kind of car that appeals to both collectors and drivers alike. Collectors will see an opportunity to restore and show off a piece of mid-century Americana, while drivers can appreciate that it's already running and roadworthy, offering the chance to enjoy it immediately as a weekend cruiser. At $15,500 or best offer, it's priced competitively in today's classic market, especially for a car with this much history and charm. Whether you imagine it as a candidate for a full restoration back to original showroom glory, or simply as a nostalgic driver to take to local car meets, the 56 Fairlane delivers presence, personality, and undeniable style. Located in Carbon Hill, Alabama, this vintage Ford stands as both a survivor of its era and an opportunity for its next caretaker to write the next chapter in its story. Number 5. The 1970 Buick Skylark Custom, listed at $18,900 and located in Temecula, California. This isn't just any old Buick. It's a true Southern California survivor. Still wearing its original blue and gold California plates, this Skylark Custom represents vintage GM styling at its best. Under the hood, you'll find the original 350 cubic inch 4-barrel V8, paired with an automatic transmission. It's a strong, reliable runner and comes equipped with power steering and power front disc brakes, giving you both comfort and confidence on the road. This one even left the factory as an air-conditioned car, and while the A, C parts aren't installed, they are included with the sale. On the outside, the car shines in its factory willow mist green, with one quality repaint done over a straight, rust-free, accident-free body. This isn't a patched-up project. This is a clean, honest example of what a California car should be. Step inside and you'll see the interior is just as impressive. The original green upholstery is still in excellent condition, and it even features factory power windows, something you don't always find in a Skylark from this era. This Buick has been privately owned and is currently registered, making it ready to hit the road the moment you get behind the wheel. It's turnkey, no drama. Just get in, drive, and enjoy. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a solid addition to your collection, or just a piece of authentic SoCal automotive history, the Skylark Custom checks all the boxes. Transport help is even available nationwide. So no matter where you are, this Buick can find its way to your driveway. So if you've been searching for a vintage GM classic that's clean, original, and ready to roll, this 1970 Buick Skylark Custom might just be the car for you. Number 6. The 1975 Lincoln Continental Sedan 4D, listed at $7,000 and located in Stevens, Pennsylvania, is a true symbol of American luxury from the mid-70s, a time when Lincoln was competing head-to-head with Cadillac in building some of the most comfortable and powerful full-size sedans ever made. Under the hood, this Continental carries a massive 460 cubic inch or 7.5-liter V8 engine, known for delivering smooth torque and effortless cruising power, paired with an automatic transmission that makes the driving experience refined, relaxed, and commanding on the open road. With just 90,000 miles on the odometer, this car still has plenty of life left, and it continues to run and drive great, proving just how durable and well-built these machines were. Being a premium sedan, it comes loaded with power options, power windows, power seats, and power locks, that back in 1975 were considered cutting-edge features, adding to the overall comfort and prestige of the vehicle. Originally a Florida car, the exterior has been preserved well over the decades, showing minimal rust or corrosion, which is rare for a car of this age, and the body remains in good shape, still wearing the stately look that made the Continental stand out as a luxury icon. Step inside and you'll find a spacious interior that reflects a grand design philosophy of the era. Though it could use some attention, the upholstery is showing its age and would benefit from a refresh, and the heater core does need replacement. But aside from these details, the car remains very solid and complete. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who simply appreciates the golden age of American luxury cars, this Lincoln Continental represents a great opportunity. It's not a showpiece yet, but it's a straight, honest, and very drivable classic that you can enjoy right away while making gradual improvements. The insurance company already values it higher, at around $12,500 as it sits, but the current asking price is only $7,000, making it a strong candidate for someone looking for value in a vintage luxury ride. Ultimately, this 1975 Lincoln Continental isn't just about transportation. It's about experience, presence, and nostalgia for an era when American sedans were built with size, comfort, and personality, and for the right buyer, this car could be the perfect way to bring that era back to life. Number 7. The 1966 Buick Special Deluxe, priced at $5,800 and located in Tempe, is a rare and remarkable survivor that blends originality with carefully chosen upgrades, making it a true gem for enthusiasts amid 60s American classics. Showing 94,000 miles on the odometer, this Buick runs beautifully, offering a smooth and confident drive that immediately reflects the care and investment poured into its restoration. Much of the car has been restored or rebuilt with OEM parts, and the current owner has receipts and photos documenting the work, which really tells the story of how the previous owner brought this Buick back from the dead and into the shape it is in today. The heart of this machine is no longer the original 300 nailhead motor. Instead, it had been upgraded to a fully inspected and rebuilt 1969 Buick 350 producing 230 horsepower, paired with a completely rebuilt TH350 automatic transmission, replacing the original ST300 for stronger, more reliable performance. The mechanical restoration continues throughout. The carburetor has been rebuilt, drum brakes fully serviced, numerous steering components replaced, and both shocks and coil springs are brand new, ensuring that the ride quality is both stable and comfortable. Adding to its dependability and character, the car has a new 350 HCI performance distributor, a new dual 2.25-inch exhaust system that gives a confident tone without being overwhelming, and a fresh set of Uniroyal Tiger Paw tires with fewer than 500 miles on them. Inside, this Buick balances vintage charm with a touch of modern convenience, featuring a new stereo, CD player, and 6x9 speakers, so you can enjoy music while cruising in classic style. From front to back, this Special Deluxe is a shining example of what makes classic Buicks so desirable. A mix of solid engineering, smooth road manners, and a presence that stands out even among other mid-60s American cars. It's the kind of car that doesn't just look good parked as show. It's built to be driven enjoyed, and appreciated for the craftsmanship that went into both its original construction and its careful restoration. Priced at just $5,800, this Buick Special Deluxe represents an opportunity that increasingly hard to find, a well-documented, beautifully sorted, and affordable piece of American automotive history that you truly must see in person to appreciate. Number 8. The 1982 Lincoln Mark VI, priced at $6,900 and located in Kettleman Lane, Lodi, California, is a low-mileage classic luxury car that embodies the elegance and craftsmanship Lincoln was known for in the early 1980s. With only 60,000 miles showing on the odometer, this one-owner vehicle has been carefully maintained throughout its life, with all maintenance performed according to factory specifications, ensuring it remains both reliable and true to its original character. Under the hood sits a 5.0-liter V8 engine paired with a smooth 4-speed automatic transmission, a combination that provides effortless cruising power and a refined driving experience. On the inside, the Lincoln continues to impress with its plush leather interior, which highlights the comfort and luxury that made this model so desirable when new. It rides on brand new tires, giving added confidence for its next owner, and overall presents as a beautiful car that has been loved and preserved over the years. The Mark VI was the last of Lincoln's traditional full-size luxury coupes and sedans, combining squared-off, formal styling with the modern updates of its era, making it both a statement piece and a comfortable daily driver for those who appreciate classic American luxury. With its price recently reduced, this Lincoln offers tremendous value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. If you're in the market for a car that delivers vintage class with dependable performance, this 1982 Lincoln Mark VI is worth a closer look. Come see it today at Lodi Park and sell on East Kettleman Lane, where it's available every day, waiting for its next proud owner. Number 9. The 1975 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron, priced at $18,000 and located in Jasper, Indiana, is a rare and striking piece of American automotive history. This particular example is the Imperial Crown Coupe, a model built only in limited numbers. Just 1,642 of them rolled off the assembly line in 1975, making it a true collector's gem. That year was also significant as it marked the final year of the full-size, big-body Imperial, a design era that represented Chrysler's boldest approach to luxury, presence, and craftsmanship. With 76,372 miles on the odometer, this car still has plenty of life left in it and continues to turn heads wherever it goes. The current owner has cherished the car, but admits that it doesn't see the road as often as expected, having added only about 3,000 miles during their time of ownership. Instead, it often sits in the garage, taking up its commanding 19 feet of space, waiting for someone new to get the attention it deserves. Powered by Chrysler's legendary V8 and paired with an automatic transmission, the Imperial delivers a smooth and commanding ride that embodies the spirit of 1970s American luxury cruising. While it isn't perfect, the seller is quick to note that this Imperial always draws a crowd at local car shows and while cruising through town, making it as much a conversation piece as it is a classic car. Cosmetically, the car has been well kept, and it carries an undeniable presence thanks to its imposing proportions and design details. The seller is also offering some flexibility with the sale. If a buyer prefers the original look without the aftermarket wheels, the asking price will drop to $16,500 or best offer, making it even more accessible for those who appreciate originality. Whether you're a dedicated Mopar enthusiast, a collector looking for a standout piece, or someone who simply wants to experience the grandeur of Chrysler's final flagship coupe of the era, this 1975 Imperial Crown Coupe offers a rare opportunity. Serious buyers are encouraged to reach out directly with any questions. This is a car that deserves to be driven, shown, and appreciated for the piece of history that it is. Number 10. The 1972 Chevrolet El Camino, priced at $10,900 and located in Canton, Georgia, is a classic American ride that blends muscle car style with pickup utility. This particular El Camino carries a strong backstory. It was purchased from a neighbor who originally had the car built and restored for his wife years ago, with plenty of upgrades that make it stand out today. Under the hood, It packs a new Summit Racing 350 crate engine with only about 5,000 miles on it, paired with newly rebuilt 700R 4-overdrive automatic transmission. For added performance and reliability, it comes equipped with a complete MSD electronic ignition system with 6AL box, headers, Edelbrock aluminum intake, and Edelbrock carburetor. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator with electric fans, making it ready for both cruising and summer driving. The El Camino also offers great drivability features: power steering, power disc brakes, dual exhaust, and Chevrolet rally wheels give it that authentic Muscle-Air look and feel. Inside, the car is fitted with a complete set of Dakota digital gauges, and the interior was redone during its earlier restoration, keeping in good shape. Comfort is further enhanced by a complete Old Air Products air conditioning kit, ensuring cool rides and style. On the outside, the bodywork and paint were done some time back, complemented by new bumpers, chrome, and trim, making the car look sharp even today. Now, while the majority of the work has already been completed, the seller points out one final detail. A new painless wiring harness was in the process of being installed, and it needs to be finished before the car can hit the road again. That means it cannot be driven home yet, but once the wiring is complete, you'll have a fully built El Camino that's already had the major mechanical, cosmetic, and performance work done. The seller is asking $10,900 and may also consider trades, making this a very approachable project for anyone who loves classic Chevys. If you've been looking for a sharp, muscle-inspired El Camino that just needs a finishing touch, this one is a solid opportunity. Garage kept, heavily upgraded, and ready for the right buyer to complete and enjoy. Number 11. The 1965 Ford Mustang convertible, listed at $15,000 and located in Rio Verde, is a true classic that combines the spirit of the American pony car era with the open-air thrill of a drop-top. This particular Mustang shows 90,143 miles on the odometer and comes with manual transmission, giving it that authentic driver-focused feel that enthusiasts love. It's a running and driving car, which is a huge advantage if you're searching for a restoration candidate that doesn't require starting from scratch. The body itself is in respectable condition, with only two small Bondo spots measuring about 6 inches each, and aside from some rust in the undercarriage and a small spot on the front bottom corner of the driver's door, the rest of the body panels remain solid and straight. The interior is also in good condition, making this a very presentable starting point for someone looking to own and restore a classic Mustang without breaking the bank. At this price point, finding a convertible Mustang that runs and drives is incredibly rare. Most cars in this range are either non-running shells or projects missing major components. Here, you're getting a complete car with a clean title, offered at a firm $15,000. The seller is very clear about the terms: no assistance needed in selling, no trades, and absolutely no scams. The only acceptable forms of payment will be cash or cashier's check in person at your bank, ensuring both buyer and seller have full security in the transaction. The seller also emphasizes that inquiries will only be answered via Craigslist mail communications, keeping the process simple and direct. For the serious buyer, this is a chance to pick up an affordable, drivable Mustang convertible that still has plenty of potential. Whether you're looking for a solid restoration candidate, a weekend cruiser to gradually improve, or simply a piece of Ford history that you can enjoy while you work on it, this 65 Mustang delivers. With its combination of originality, a fair price point, and the fact that it's already running and driving, this could easily become a rewarding project and a head-turner once restored. Number 12. The 1966 Chevy Chevelle wagon, listed at $12,000 and located in Evans, is a classic long-roof project that has already had much of the hard work done and is waiting for the right enthusiast to take it across the finish line. Showing around 100,000 miles on the odometer and paired with an automatic transmission, the Chevelle wagon packs a rebuilt 350 engine match to a 350 transmission, giving it a strong, dependable drivetrain. It's also been fitted with a new 3-inch exhaust system that not only boosts performance, but also gives a deep, aggressive sound that every muscle car fan will appreciate. The bodywork and paint have been completed, and the car wears an SS-style hood with functional scoops, adding to its sporty character, though some light bubbling is now showing. Typical of a car that's been sitting for a while. Inside, the wagon has been converted to a floor shift with bucket seats, a setup that makes it feel much more like a performance car than a utilitarian hauler. However, what you see in the pictures is what you get. There are no additional parts included, so it's being sold strictly as is with a bill of sale only. The car has been stored indoors for the past 10 years since the restoration work began, which means it's been largely shielded from the worst of the elements and remains a solid base for someone looking to build their dream Chevelle wagon. At $12,000, this is a unique opportunity. Chevelle wagons are far less common than their coupe or convertible counterparts, and when finished, they stand out at shows and on the road. Whether you're envisioning it as a retro family cruiser, a hot rod with serious power, or even a one-of-a-kind pro touring build, this wagon has potential to go in multiple directions. With the major mechanical pieces already in place, you'll be starting from a strong foundation. For the right buyer with a vision and resources, this Chevelle could become something truly special. Number 13. The 1974 Chevy Nova, listed at $5,500 and located in Reno and the surrounding areas. This classic Nova shows just 76,000 miles on the odometer, paired with an automatic transmission, making it an approachable and reliable entry point into the world of classic cars. This isn't just another old project sitting around gathering dust. According to the owner, it runs and drives great. In fact, it will fire right up every single time without hesitation. That kind of reliability is rare for a vehicle from the mid-70s, especially one priced under $6,000. The current owner even makes a point to drive around town every so often, just to keep everything moving and to ensure the car never sits too long. That means this Nova isn't just a garage ornament. It's still an active piece of the road. For anyone looking for a classic that doesn't demand an immediate full restoration, this Chevy Nova checks a lot of boxes. You could take it on as a fun weekend project, investing time into restoring and upgrading it piece by piece. Or you could simply enjoy it exactly the way it sits, cruising through town in a car that turns heads with its vintage styling and undeniable 70s presence. The body lines of the Nova remain iconic, clean, simple, and muscular without being over the top. It represents an era of Chevrolet where performance and practicality went hand in hand. At this price point, it's one of the more affordable ways to step into the classic car hobby without breaking the bank. Paperwork? No worries. This one comes with clean Nevada title, giving peace of mind to its next owner. The asking price is firm at $5,500, which reflects both its condition and its ability to run and drive right now. No games, no gimmicks. Just a straightforward deal for someone ready to take it home. So whether you're a seasoned classic car enthusiast looking for your next project or a first-time buyer hoping to experience the thrill of owning a true American classic, this 1974 Chevy Nova is worth a closer look. With its reliable startup, honest condition, and clean title, it stands out as one of those rare finds that won't last long. Number 14. The 1955 Pontiac Chieftain Star Chief Deluxe, listed at just $950 and located in Durango, Colorado. Yes, you heard that right. Under $1,000 for a true mid-50s Pontiac. This one isn't ready to cruise a highway yet, but for anyone looking for a rare and rewarding restoration project, this Star Chief has all the right bones. Let's be clear, this Pontiac does not currently run, and it comes without a title. But under the hood, it carries its original 287 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission. The seller notes that the motor does turn over freely and still has oil in it. The transmission fluid is full and looks good, which is always a promising sign when considering a car that's been off the road for decades. The best part? Almost everything is still here, from the motor to the transmission, from the body panels to the trim. It even has all the original chrome, which can be one of the hardest and most expensive parts to track down when restoring a classic of this era. Some glass is missing, and there's rust in a few spots, but the frame itself is reported to be solid. That's the foundation every restorer wants to hear about. A car with a strong skeleton that can be brought back to life. The Pontiac Star Chief was one of the flagship models of the mid-1950s. It was long, elegant, and bold, showcasing Pontiac's signature styling with chrome accents and sweeping body lines. Restore examples of these cars often turn heads at car shows and auctions, commanding far more than what's being asked here. This particular one, offered at $950, could be the perfect starting point for someone with the time, vision, and passion to bring it back to its former glory. At the end of the day, this isn't a car you can drive home. It's a car you tow home. But for less than $1,000, you're getting a complete classic with an original powertrain, a solid frame, and nearly all its chrome intact. That's a rare opportunity in today's collector car market. So, if you've been waiting for the right restoration project, one that won't break the bank up front and offers all the potential for a dramatic revival, this 1955 Pontiac Chieftain Star Chief Deluxe in Durango, Colorado, is worth a serious look. The seller says it simply needs to go, and at this price, it might not stay available for long. Number 15, the 1975 Ford Thunderbird, listed at $4,500 and located in Wilmington, Delaware. This is a running unit with a clean and clear title, ready for the next owner who want a classic personal luxury coupe from the heart of the 70s. Under the hood sits the big block 460 cubic inch V8 engine, showing 127,000 miles, and according to the seller, it still runs and sounds healthy. That's an important detail, because when you're dealing with these mid-70s Thunderbirds, the powertrain is the soul of the car, and this one's got the right combination of displacement and torque to carry all that vintage Detroit sheet metal with ease. Now, this Thunderbird is not a fully restored showpiece. It's being sold as a driver that needs some TLC. That means a little cosmetic work here and there, maybe some mechanical freshening, and your own finishing touches to really make it shine. For enthusiasts, that's often the sweet spot. A car that's already running and driving, but still leaves room for personalization and value building. You can cruise it as is while planning out the upgrades, instead of starting from scratch. The 1975 Thunderbird was part of the sixth generation, which marked a shift toward larger, more luxurious styling. These cars were known for their long hoods, formal rooflines, and plush interiors. At the time, they competed directly with models like the Lincoln Mark IV and Cadillac Eldorado, offering comfort, presence, and road trip-ready power. Today, they're appreciated not just as collectibles, but as symbols of an era when Ford leaned heavily into the luxury personal coupe market. The seller has set the asking price at $4,500 or best offer, and while they're open to negotiation, they've made it clear there won't be any trades, unless you happen to have a 1980 Jeep J10 with a six-cylinder or a 1980 Mazda RX-7, which is a pretty specific request. Otherwise, cash is king. At this price point, it's hard to ignore the appeal. A complete, running V8-powered Thunderbird with a clean title, waiting for a new home. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a restoration project with strong fundamentals, or just an affordable entry point into classic car ownership, this 75 Thunderbird could be a great opportunity. So, if you're in or around Wilmington, Delaware, and you've been on the hunt for a classic American coupe with presence, power, and potential, this one might just be worth the call.